I think by now it's clear that the hottest search term of 2018 is the Samsung Galaxy S9, and right it should. It's always been the hottest Android lineup of pretty much every year since its inception. This time the Galaxy is even cooler because apparently it'll fix a ton of the things that we didn't like about the S8, along with bringing some new tricks. I'm Jaime Rivera with Pocketnow, and this is what we know about the Samsung Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus, brought to you by the Vortex Shadow Leather Bag. Let's begin this video with the most important element that you'll deal with when you buy a phone, which is the hardware. It seems that the Galaxy S9 will look a lot like the Galaxy S8, but change key elements. It'll keep the same aluminum sides, it'll keep the glass back, but finally, the fingerprint scanner will be placed where we want it to be, where we can actually reach it. Another important aspect is that apparently the display will be asymmetrical when it comes to the bezels. And you know, we've been dealing with notches for the past couple of months, so that makes a lot of sense. The top bezel will be larger to house whatever unlocking biometric feature there will be, and then at the bottom it'll be slimmer, which actually looks great. If you've seen a Galaxy S8 active, it looks a lot like that. Another interesting element is that we'll finally get differences between the Plus and the regular variant, being dual cameras on the Plus and then a regular one single lens camera on the regular size variant, and we'll deal with the cameras in a separate segment. Now let's talk about specifications. Snapdragon 845 processor from Qualcomm in addition to the Exynos 9810. Whatever variant you'll buy will depend on which processor you'll get. Now another interesting change will be the fact that we will have more RAM on the Plus variant, 6 GB versus 4. Now in the case of storage, apparently we'll start at 64 gigs expandable, and then the typical differences in battery. Most important, we're not getting a change in battery. Apparently 3000 milliamp hour and 3500 on the other one. And for those of you that are worrying about battery life, apparently these phones will launch with Oreo. Makes all the sense. And these changes in operating system, in addition to some changes in the new generation 10 nanometer process, will apparently bring more battery efficiency. We're hoping on that one mostly, as Galaxies are not necessarily famous for this. Now let's talk about the price tag. Yesterday I got a lot of fire on the Pocketnow Daily because I forgot to mention the price. Let's deal with it now. There are some rumors that came out yesterday that say that it'll range between $850 and $930, at least in the Korean exchange, as we only have pricing for Korea at the moment. We're not exactly sure if this will be the price for one of the variants or if that will be the range difference for both. Now, judging by the way things have happened with other lineups and other competitors, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think that the Plus variant will probably be a little more expensive, and it could be sold, or at least the selling point will be whatever changes are coming in the camera features, as again, that's another separate segment, mainly because this is how Samsung wants to price this phone, and it makes a lot of sense. But finally, the most important feature of the Galaxy S9 that we've heard of is being teased by the Unpacked event, the fact that Samsung claims that it will bring the camera reimagined. This is extremely important because whenever you've dealt with a phone like the Google Pixel 2 XL, the camera is everything. Pretty much the Pixel has made every other phone obsolete with their approach to camera, mainly through software, not through hardware. But Samsung is not doing that. Samsung is actually providing a new approach through hardware. Variable aperture in the lenses that'll range between f1.5 and apparently f2.2 or 2.4. It's been changing the more the rumors get closer to the launch. So variable aperture, what exactly is Samsung bringing here? The company has already launched the phone with this, so there is experience with it. The problem is the phone is exclusive to Asia right now, so we haven't really been able to give it a try. We cannot wait to see what this will bring to the table. There are cases where we actually don't want all the aperture, all the sharp focus that we get from devices like the Galaxy S8, for example. I remember the Galaxy S6 at f1.8 used to be great, that sweet spot where I could even take photos of a crescent moon in the sunset. So I can't wait to see this change, but it leads me to the question of this video. Let us know down in the comments. What do you think this variable aperture would bring to the table, or do you think that there will be more into what this camera will do that will make this phone unique? Let us know in the comments. This video is brought to you by the Vortex Shadow Leather Bag, the only leather bag to be completely designed by Kickstarter backers, handcrafted in full-grain leather, slim like a shadow. Small enough to blend with your everyday, large enough to fit even an iPad along with other accessories. Kickstarter campaign just begun. You can learn more about it in the link in the description. Friends, again, the Pocketnow Daily goes through absolutely everything, all of these rumors in one, so make sure you follow us on social media. Subscribe to our channel by hitting this button up here. You can watch yesterday's Pocketnow Daily up here and our review of the Samsung Galaxy S8 down here. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.